got the king in the house. Yes, we do, man. Without further ado, man, let me get Chi Ali on the line right quick.
Peace, y'all here?
What's good, King?
Yo.
How you doing, bro?
Peace, y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you great, man. How you doing?
Peace. Yo, pardon my tardiness. I happened to have a person who wanted to buy 20 books, and we was just working out some numbers. I gave him a little discount. That's why I'm like 20 minutes late. We was just working it out, and he wanted me to sign a few, so I just had to show some love, and it was on the spot. So pardon my tardiness.
Oh, man.
All good.
We appreciate you, man. Are you out in L.A.?
I'm actually I'm in Jersey right now. I'm about to be in New York. I'm on my way to New York.
Oh, okay. We thought you had went to the funeral.
No, I was actually out there. I landed in L.A. the day Nips got killed last Sunday. I guess it was, because I was there for my documentary on the 3rd. So I was in L.A. all week. I left. When did I leave? I left, I think, Friday. Saturday. I left Saturday. So I was in L.A. since Saturday. So I was there all week. I had went by the store. Just, so sad, man. So sad, bro.
Definitely.
Like, there ain't even much to say. We lost a real one. Lost a real one. And, I guess it was his time, but that shit is just real whack, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say this, man. It's only really sad to me. I'm sorry, but it's only really sad to me if we go back to the way we were before he passed.
Yeah, well, and I got a feeling it might be sad, but I think we've been indoctrinated into this behavior, and as beautiful as a brother as he was, when he was here, it was still going on.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So nothing I've seen in my past 42 years leads me to believe that it's just going to come to a halt now. Now, should it slow down? God, I hope so, bro. Like, God, it's like, yo, black men, we got to get our egos in check, and we got to get some of the anger out of our heart, man. Because we got anger in our heart, and it's like a motherfucker threatening our ego or stepping on our ego, and, we ready to kill. Ready to fight, kill, whatever. It could be anything. And it's like we're just angry. We're angry. Sometimes even the brothers that get the money, you still see them with that anger. So you just look at some of the ball players. They got the money, and they still, when they just got that anger. You know what I mean? And you don't really see it with white people like that.
They ain't got to deal with the shit we got to deal with.
Yeah, we go through a lot. It's rough being a black man. I don't like to use that as an excuse, but it's rough being a black man.
Yeah, that's just a fact, bro. But let me ask you this, man. What's the name of the book? I want to make sure that we get that so people can go chop that up. Go cop that.
The name of the book is Another Kind of Freedom. It's my biography, Another Kind of Freedom. You can pick it up right now at chialibx.com. That's my website. You could go see, my videos. You could get, we got a little merch you could get. And just learn more about me if you don't know about me. And if you do know about me, maybe refresh your memory or maybe learn something new about me. So check out the website, chialibx.com, and pick up the book. Show me some love. It's only $20. It's a really good book. Like, it's hard for me to judge because I wrote it. Everyone that I've gotten feedback from have told me they laughed, they cried, and I'm flattered because I think like movies and books that bring out that emotion in me, I think are amazing. So for me to have been able to brought that out of people, I think is so dope, and I think I'm flattered. And I'm just proud, So everybody show me some love. My autobiography, my life story. You're gonna hear a bunch of tales of me growing up with my friends, with my son, with Black Sheep. Average kid growing up in the Bronx who got on with the music scene, but then was delved into some of delved into some of the negativities that the inner cities bring, and it landed me in prison for 12 years. But I made lemonade when I got my lemons and got my degree, and matured into a man and tried to get my shit together. And
let me ask you a question, bro. What was your first day in prison like, and your last day?
Very different. My first day in prison, it's hard to really, my first day being locked up or my first day in prison, like when I got upstate.
When you got upstate, when you got up there and you like, oh yeah, I'm with the big boys now, and I'm gonna be here a minute.
When I got upstate, the first jail I went to was Clinton. By the time like we made it to reception and got to our cells, it was only time for I think night rec, maybe dinner and night rec. I went to night rec, and like I don't know if y'all have never been to Clinton, you probably won't understand, but it's a overwhelming experience. Just seeing it when you stand in it, it's like a big mountain, like some barbaric mountain, and you got basically big stoves set up on like little plots on the mountain. As you go up, it's what we call courts, and 6 people will be on each court. And each court has a big stove, and people bring their pot. You cook in the yard, like in the winter. You cook in the yard. I mean, you get the wood, you chop the wood. You got to get newspaper and light it on fire, like it's some barbaric shit that, like, for it to be the first jail you go to. Like, I just remember looking around, like, wow, I'm in jail. Like, I'm in prison. Like, this shit was real. I just remember that night being overwhelmed, being freezing cold, and just thinking, damn, this is like the big boys, man. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. And that was basically just the first evening. I don't really remember the first day, but I remember that night vividly.
Okay, so the night before you getting out.
The night before Christmas.
Yes.
The night before I'm getting out. I'm thinking, I think I was up probably a while, so I think I probably had worked out twice that day. So I was more or less thinking, try to get some rest, because the anxiety and emotions and everything is so crazy that it's like, you can't sleep. But I was just trying to get a little bit of rest to make the night go by. 1 second, I got a text. I was basically just trying to let the night go by, and I just wanted it to end. I just was like, damn, it was like a unreal feeling. It's like when you think about hitting the lottery, you be like, yo, I'm gonna do this, do that when I get out, and I'm gonna do this and that when I get my money when I hit the lottery. But to actually hit it and have the money and really just be sitting there like, wow, all right, what I'm going to do? It was like I hit the lottery. And I was just scheming like, damn, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, but it was like I was a kid coming into the world as an adult that you knew about, and all this technology had jumped on the scene, so you hearing it. Like, for me, like, phones, I remember being in my cell at last night thinking, yeah, I can't wait to get a phone so I can store names with the picture, so when my peoples call me, their face gonna pop up. Like, that shit fucked my brain up. I was like, wow, so their face gonna pop up when they call me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was shit for me. That shit was like, yo, next level shit, nigga. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's this little shit. I was just, I was prepping for that. So,
one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life, bruh, I had caught the bus back to the crib, man, the Greyhound. And it was a brother that had just got out of Jackson Penitentiary. And he had been down for 20 years. The saddest thing I saw was the look on his face when he walked out the Greyhound station. And you could just see fear on his face because
like
shit
Jetsons,
had
man.
turned from the Flintstones to the Jetsons.
Facts.
That's a
I
fact.
felt so bad
I mean,
for the
and
brother,
you don't
man.
know. Oh, man, what is it? You don't know what to expect. Like in my case, I knew I had my family, so that was good. But as far as like with the rap world, with my rap peers, I didn't know, like, who's gonna show love? Is anyone gonna give me money? Is like they gonna do a song with me? Like I didn't know. So I was just more or less just taking it a day at a time, but just really trying to tell myself and remember that nobody owes you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You did a bid, and in the hood is some, real shit and all that. But on the big picture of things, that shit was nothing. That shit was bullshit. And no one owes you nothing, so let's don't go with the chip. A lot of people come home with the chip on the shoulder. Yeah, I just did 20 years. Y'all niggas better set it out and all that. And that's how you end up getting murdered. You know what I mean? And, and then something, not just that, but just expectations. I just wanted to have realistic expectations because at the end of the day, no one owes you nothing.
And let me, I'm gonna give people the Cribs Note story. Like this brother was, did you get signed? Was it like 11 when you got signed?
No. I think I was probably about 13 or 14 when I actually signed.
And you were with the native tongue, like you was the next guy. And like I'm old enough to like I remember age ain't nothing but a number, and I remember when shit popped off, and I remember feeling like, damn, this was gonna be that guy. And like you said, you did 12 years in the joint, and he came home and really, really, really showed people how to conduct yourself, how to be a man, despite one of the biggest mistakes you can make in life. I'm proud of you, bro, and I appreciate you for that.
I mean, thank you, my brother. I mean, I'm proud of me too. I just wish it didn't take a 14-year bid for me to realize my potential and to, grow up and metamorphosize from a old boy to a young or middle-aged man.
Yeah, you know what though, man? That's life. Like before you got on, man, we were talking about. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Everything happens for a reason. I said, it's for sure it's life. Everything happens for a reason. And, that was the way the cards were supposed to play for me. I was supposed to sit down for a minute. But we're here now. We got the autobiography out. Like I said, Another Kind of Freedom. Y'all can pick it up at chialibx.com. Please show me some love.
Yeah, please go show a man some love. And matter of fact, if you check out the show today or tomorrow, or if you check out the show in 1,000 years, first off, you the dopest motherfucker that ever walked the planet for digging up this greatness. Secondly, go buy his book. It'll still be on sale, and share our shit. I just had to put that out there.
That's a fact. Share that shit.
My bad, man. I ain't even introduced myself. I'm Jobs. That's my co-host, The Plug. And we are honored to have you on, man. Whether it's for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a half an hour, bruh. This has been like when you was like, yeah, I'll do the show, bro. I was like a kid in the candy store, man. I started looking at interviews. I started looking at, I seen like a 10-minute clip of a documentary you did, and I thought, geez, man, it was just, I can't remember the name of it, man, but it was just, I was just sitting here and I watched this shit twice, and I'm just in awe. Like, first off, like I've done some fucked up shit in life, and one of my things was I never want to go to prison. And because I was scared. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Like I was scared to go to prison, not necessarily because of what happened, like the stories you hear, but just the isolation. Because I'm not good with being by myself. How do you deal with that?
I think it's a learned behavior. At first, of course, it's harder. I think what helped me, I was on a run for like 16 months. So, that time on the run, I spent a lot of time alone. And I kind of was mentally preparing for winning if I got caught. I guess I didn't feel like I was going to be on the run forever, so I know I was definitely mentally preparing for it. And that helped a lot because it was like when I finally got captured and shit, it was when I got captured, like I already knew, like they didn't give me a bail. Like I was in the mode to sit down for a minute. Like I already knew the process. I would be on Rikers Island, and it was like the time on the run really. Like if I would have got locked up immediately after it happened, like to go from a normal life to being locked up in a cell all day, that shit is a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure I would have been ready for that. But the time on the run,
because I was thinking about that. Like, did you regret being on the run that long? Because, like, say, had you went immediately there, that would have saved you some time.
Yourself in. Nah, I'm not him. I'm not him. Y'all job is to get me. My job is to try to get away. I'm from that field.
Like, they gotta come get me.
It's us versus them, especially for a homicide. Like, yo, what if they never offered me 14 years and I would have had to go to trial and lost? I'm turning myself in. Nah, y'all paid to catch me. Do your job.
I feel you on that one, man. I'm not mad at you at all, bro. And you know what? Like I will say, I've came close to sitting down. You know, I caught a little case, and like I left town. But the thing that bothered me was not knowing when they were going to show up. Like, it was difficult, like, sleeping good.
For me, it was
difficult
just,
doing anything.
It was more or less hoping they don't show up.
Right.
I was just hoping they don't show up, you know? But it's like, I don't know. Everyone's different. People equate prison with justice. I don't.
Right.
So, because I know niggas that go to jail, and it's rough, and it's hell. But I know some niggas that's in jail that's living like kings. So just because a motherfucker's in jail don't mean he unhappy. You know, you got motherfuckers in jail sleeping with CO bitches and getting conjugal visits once a month. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't necessarily hell. You know what I mean? That shit is like all boys camp. It's just a waste of fucking time. You know what I mean? But I don't really equate that with justice, because it's like, yo, all right, Nipsey just got murdered. Rest in peace, right? If we equate prison with justice, the boy who killed him got caught. He probably gonna be in jail a long time. So that's justice. We gotta just shut up and be happy, right? According, you know what I'm saying? That whatever time he gets, that's justice, right? But my thing is this: that nigga might go live like a king in jail. You know what I mean? I doubt he will, but just to say, in some instances, if the person, the deceased, isn't a fucking legend, sometimes the motherfuckers go to jail and live good. That ain't, you know what I'm saying, necessarily justice. That shit is just a waste of time. That's why I feel like the shit I do out here, me writing a book for motherfuckers, hoping they don't follow my footsteps, and when I'm at prisons talking and going to schools talking, for me, that's more justice, because that's me giving back, me giving. That ain't no judge mandating me. There's no time that I don't got a choice about. You know what I'm saying? That's me coming from the heart with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got to do none of that. I did my time. Technically, I did y'all justice, and I'm good now. I'm off parole, all of that, according to y'all. But according to the rules of life, I took a life, so I still got to give. I got to give forever, because he's gone forever. You feel me?
That's some real shit. Some real shit.
That is some real shit. So let me ask you this, bro. And I'm sorry, go ahead, Ron.
Nah, just a lot of niggas don't think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we was talking earlier, you know, like, you know, we all know somebody, you know, in court bodies or whatnot, but I ain't never heard, like, the only people I heard speak in that manner is people who had to sit down. Like, I got an uncle doing double life right now. You know what I'm saying? And he basically said the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, when I get out, whoop-de-whoop, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to, you know, put the energy out there so I get my shit in return. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, jail is jail, man. At the end of the day, when I look back, that shit was hell, right? And I'd rather be
Mm.
dead than to go back. But at the
Right.
same time, parts of that shit, I mean, it was just, other than you miss your family, but that shit was like, it's like all boys camp, yo. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it was parts of that shit that, like when I remember when I was on Rikers Island, I was young. Them 3 years on Rikers Island, that shit was like high school. Like I was a knucklehead still. That shit wasn't really punishment other than I wasn't getting no pussy. Other than that, that shit, we was running around. We had that shit in a frenzy.
That shit is punishment.
We had all the weed, all the drugs in the world. Niggas was running around. At that time, you could wear what you wanted. So motherfuckers was fly, jeweled out. You know what I'm saying? Not that that's dope, but to be in jail, to be thinking, oh, this nigga is getting punished because he killed somebody. Nah, that's not really what was going on.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so after jail, you
different.
get out, man, and outside of the family, the nuclear family. What was the best moment you had that thus far had nothing to do with your family or your loved ones?
Oh, I think probably traveling. Like, I'll be all over. I'll be wait up.
Traveling is definitely fun. That shit is weird.
Yeah, Paul, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second.
All right, no doubt. I mean, I've never really been too many places, so yeah. I'll take that back. I've been around the country quite a bit, like I've been to a lot of places in the country, but the furthest I've gone is Canada, outside the country. And that's
all right. Pardon me. I'm back here. Pardon me. That was
okay.
Basically more or less traveling, not really even out the country. Like when I first hit Vegas and Cali, just seeing them palm trees coming from where I came from. Like when I first came home, I went to Vegas. My brother lived out there, and I was just looking around at the palm trees, like, oh shit, like it's fucking warm. I'm free. Like it was just ill. It was just a dope feeling. So that just when I say traveling, honestly, just traveling. Sometimes just walking somewhere, traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is dope. Little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily out the country. I just came from Europe on a tour. I ain't really dig Europe like that. I mean, the people is dope and their love for hip hop is amazing. But it's cold and I'm a Yankee, I guess.
Are we giving up hip hop like we've given up jazz?
Never.
I don't know, man. I'm scared, bro. I really am.
I don't think so.
I get you think about like your grandparents and shit. Like my grandfather is like the Spinners, four tops type nigga. Like that's his shit. Like you know what I mean. And he stuck in that era because he felt like when hip hop came along, it was different. The only rap group my grandfather like is Bone. He don't listen to rap outside of that. That nigga listen to Bone Thugs. Any Bone Thugs album he'll listen to. But outside of that, you know what I mean? He a smooth jazz type nigga. So I think
though,
like
bro.
I respect their place in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do that right now. But
who's that?
Bone Thugs.
That's the greatest group ever, bro.
I don't know about that, but they do.
Wu is the greatest group ever, my nigga. Like, cut it out.
Man, stop it, bro. They didn't change hip hop, bro. They changed that time in hip hop, but they didn't change hip hop after them.
Nigga, you never seen a 3 million Asians throwing W's up. Bone ain't never did that shit, nigga.
They don't count. No, they don't. Who would you say was the best group in hip hop, bro?
I mean, I'm from New York, right? So I don't know what the rest of the country is feeling. But I know as a New York nigga, I was never on Bone Thugs like that. You know what I'm saying? They had good records. They was dope on that fast shit. They paved the way for niggas from Ohio. They fucked with Easy. But, like, me and my man never was like, yo, play that new Bone shit. I'm just saying, on some New York shit. Now, I don't think Wu is the best group ever either, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, they done did some shit the best, though. Like, they wave worldwide is the best.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
They worldwide wave is the best. But in my opinion, they not the best group only because I say that they not the group that I want to hear the most. You know what I'm saying? Like if you talk best groups, my opinion would probably be like Mobb Deep or the Lox probably. But I'm on some New York shit, like, you know.
I could fuck with Mobb Deep. Like I could see them in the conversation. Like the Lox, I fuck with them too, but I kind of like them better when they not as a group. So that you know, maybe that's just my little hang up. I think they so dope individually that might.
Yeah, I think I like them better
not
as a group too. Now that you say that, I think I like them better as individual artists as well. However, the niggas got consistency, longevity. You know what I'm saying? If you just like hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I say you got to give it to them. But it's just you in a hip hop lane with them. You know what you're getting, and that's that. It's one box, and you're not really getting outside that box.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? With certain groups,
yeah.
with them, even with the Mob too. Bone Thugs too. You know, it's just with Bone Thugs, it's a different style. It's a different box. But then if we gonna say best group, you got to say what about NWA?
That's a fact. That's a fact. You gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. Yo, Gilly said the same thing, you know, my nigga. Like, yo, Gilly pointed NWA too. So that's like, you kind of gotta go that way. They changed the game.
I mean, you know, it's opinion.
I mean,
so
for me personally, like, as far as gangster rap, Ice-T changed the game for me. Like, people like overlook him, you know, and what's the old boy out of Philly? Is it Schoolie D?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Schoolie D was fire as fuck, bruh. Like, I was listening to some of his shit like a couple of weeks ago. Like, dude is still, like, his shit, man.
But Schoolie D, so that's Schoolie B, right?
I think it was Schoolie D.
The nigga on Def,
Schoolie D.
The nigga that told on Cool C.
Oh, Cool C, right.
No, that was,
he told on Schoolie
that wasn't Schoolie D. That was my man that was with him, right?
That was Steady B.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
my
Schoolie
bad,
D
because I was
actually
going to say
technically
we're not even going to talk about
rap.
Steady B, because he told on me.
Fact.
Although I did not know that he snitched on somebody. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, that's why Cool C is on death row and homie got life.
Right.
Like, I think he got life without parole, but Cool C on death row.
Oh man.
Doing the glamorous life jobs.
Huh?
You got
it. Fact.
Yeah, that was the shit right there, man. I'm telling you, man, like Black Sheep, bruh, got top 5 one of the dopest songs ever, bruh. Like I'm not saying that
Big
just because you own.
My brother Drez, he on the top Joy the Cruise as we speak. That nigga cruising the Caribbean. And he told me it's lit. He hit me yesterday like, yo, this shit is lit.
Man,
Word.
No, what's lit is being in a club when pick it up, back on the street. That's lit, bruh.
That's a fact.
Sure.
Oh my God, man, and trust me, man. Like I say, man, we all in this. Well, me and you was definitely in the same age group. So like I remember hip hop starting, and I remember the feeling I got when I first got the Fat Boys album. Like you could not tell me shit, and when I got Radio from LL Cool J, bruh, that's why I think hip hop is dying, bro. Is because like you don't get the physical aspect of hip hop. Like you don't get to anticipate buying that tape and reading the whole tape cover. Who produced this? Who they shout out? Oh man, that's dope. Blase, you know, like it was an experience. Now it's like you just press a button and you get a song.
That's true. That is true, Josh. When you put it like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. But, you know, I guess we have to move along with the times, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But, yo, listen. My brothers, listen. I got to get ready to run. But, listen, we can do this again, and maybe we could do something live and have a little book signing and get some people to buy the book. Let's set it up.
Oh, shit. Hit me up, bruh.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. Matter of fact, are you familiar with Du Toller?
I'm not, but let's set it up. Y'all got the bath. Just give me a shout. Let's put it together.
Say
Yeah,
no
man,
more.
this sister is like heavy into battle rap, and she had posted something about you, and I'm like, that's ironic. We about to have him on the show Thursday. She like, his story needs to be heard. And matter of fact, bro, I cannot wait until they make your life into a movie. Like that's one of the few hip hop stories that I would literally go watch. Not because it's hip hop, but because it's a human story that's got everything in it.
Well, I hope so, brother, because that shit would sound good to me, too. You heard?
Already.
Hey, man, matter of fact, are you on Facebook?
Yeah, Chi Ali BX is everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't run my Facebook page, so I don't really see that shit. So anything with me, go to Chi Ali BX on Instagram if you really want me to see it. And go to ChiAliBX.com and get that book, Another Kind of Freedom. And, we working.
There's a brother I want to introduce you to, a director. And he did, we had him on the show, too, Abdul Malik Abbott. I can't remember which one of Jay-Z's, you remember, Rome, which Jay-Z song was that he did? Because they did the whole little, not just the song, but they did like a little, I don't want to say a movie, but it was like 10, 15 minutes. Like it was like a big deal back in the day. But he directed it, and he's doing.
The Streets is Watching.
Say that again. The Streets is Watching. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy is directing and doing some things now, man. Y'all really should link up because I think he would do you some justice.
All right, well, let's put it together. Like I said, just shout me out.
All right, no doubt, we'll do, man, and we definitely appreciate you, man. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to get you back on, man, so we can actually really get into the story and not have to do the Cribs Note version.
All right, say less, and I want to say thank you again for having me, my brothers, and everybody. ChiAliBX.com, Another Kind of Freedom. Pick that book up.
Yeah, we appreciate
man.
you, King.
It was an honor, bro. And
my
salute
brothers,
to you,
peace.
King. No doubt, peace.
Peace.
All right, bro. We got 2 minutes. Get your shout outs, man. Say what you got to say, and we'll shut it down.
You already know, man. Follow me on IG at strivingforperfection_43. Shout out 300 Gangsters. Yo, they got an event coming up next month. Rebuilding Baltimore, man. Support it. If you local, you in the area, yo, cop your tickets. I will post the link online, and I'll have it for the next show. But 300 Gangsters got an event coming up soon. Support them brothers. Shout out Keys Development. Shout out everybody following us. Shout out to Chi Ali, man. And rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. Nip Hussle the great,
no doubt,
man. Rest in power.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. And damn, I was trying to look for the flyer, bro, because I know Pyrex is opening up for Twister and Scarface in Columbus. I want to say it's a week from tomorrow, so if you're in the building, if you can get there, I definitely recommend you do, because I will be there. Hopefully I get to meet the gods. That would be, my God. I need some smiles in my life, man. And man, damn, bro, I just saw a clip of the funeral, man, getting sent off like a king, bro. Salute to you, man. It was an honor having Chi Ali on, and we're definitely going to try to get him back for the full show, man, so we can really get into it. But it was dope that he did call up, man. That's pretty dope. Anyway, man, we out, man. Y'all already know, man. Share the show, man. Check us out on Instagram, My Skin Is My Sin, the number 1. Twitter is the same handle. Check out the website, myskinismysin.net. Don't forget the Family Liberation Minded Media.net. That is Black Eye Stand Radio, Do the Knowledge Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin Is My Sin. Shout out to the Family Thought Crimes. Shout out Open Mind. I do No Sim Zone on the Thought Crime TCZ Network. We've been trying to do it every week. But anyway, I'll be somewhere, man. Hit us up, man. You already know. And if you know somebody want to be on the show, hit us up. We out. Peace.